Gosh, Kay, what is going on? If you stumble over a few words, it is okay. Just keep going. Why are you stopping? You are making this longer than it has to be, sister. You stumble, you stumble. It's perfectly imperfect, and that's perfectly okay. Welcome to Perfect Imperfections. I am your host, Kalia Bell, and you are joining me as I heal from depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Thank you for being here. I am going to share with you my tips, the tools, and the mindset that is helping me day by day by day, because we will heal this year. We're going to heal this year. I promise you. So I have not been recording for a while. Thank you for those that have been following me on my journey, on my blogging, on my Instagram. But now I want to definitely get back into my podcasting and my vlogging. I want to be more consistent with that. So today is my first recording since I think November. And as you can see, a lot has changed. The lighting is different. The camera is different. The sound is different. My hair is different. I locked my hair. And I'm about 10 pounds lighter, by the way. But I don't know if you can tell that, but I am. So I'm excited. I'm excited to start this journey again. And this time we're going to be consistent with it. This time we're going to do better. I've learned so much since the last time I recorded. And that was, again, 4 or 5 months ago, if that. And I want to share all of those things with you as I continue to learn and as I continue to grow. Because, again, we're going to learn, we're going to grow and heal together. One of the things that I do when I'm anxious is I distract my mind. And this morning I was having a really rough morning, and I hate to start my mornings off kind of like on a bad way, because unfortunately for me, I'm still working on this. Sometimes the way I start my day is kind of how it continues. And I was praying like, Lord, no, we're going to have a great day. Let me start my day on the positive. So I was trying to find my book. I couldn't find my book, but I found this book that I've had since 2020. And the name of the book is Trusting God Day by Day by Joyce Myers. It's a 365-day devotion. And one thing I love about the book is because it's a 365 daily devotions, you don't have to read this like cover to cover daily. Sometimes you can just go in on any given day and say, hey, let's see what devotion we have for today. And that's what I did today. So today is March 3rd when I'm recording this. And as I stated, I was having a rough morning, and God definitely spoke to me. So I wanted to share that with you. And I'm going to read just a little snippet. The title for today was Self-Control is a Fruit of the Spirit. And the scripture that was used for today's devotion was Galatians 5:22-23. And it reads, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And the devotion reads, I'm not going to read the entire devotion, but I definitely want to read a few lines from her devotion. It is no wonder we humans want to control things. There's so much that's out of our control. But unfortunately, rather than trying to control ourselves, we usually try to control our circumstances or others around us. I spent years trying to control the people in my life and my circumstances because I was afraid of being hurt or taken advantage of. But the only thing I achieved was constant frustration and anger. When I say spot on, that is spot on. God has been working on me for years with that, with basically worrying about myself, I like to say minding my business. And that has been something that he's been telling me for years. And then now that I am working on building a business with my husband, God has been reminding me to literally mind my business. But that was one of the things that has helped heal my marriage as well. Worrying about when you're in a relationship, a lot of times we try to control our significant other to fit in the box that we want them to fit in. And that caused a lot of tension, that caused a lot of frustration in my household. And I remember one time I was praying and I was asking God about something towards Kevin. And in that prayer, God said to me, "What about you?" And that's what kind of started me on kind of focusing on me and focusing on what I needed to do. Because also what God likes to remind me is anytime that I'm pointing a finger about what somebody else is doing, I'm doing something similar or along the same lines, maybe not to my spouse or to my kids, but I'm maybe doing it to God. I could be doing it to someone else. So a lot of times when we're pointing the finger about what someone else is doing, we are sometimes doing that ourselves. So God has been working on me for a long time in minding my business, meaning take care of what you need to take care of. Because once you take care of what you need to take care of, and that's yourself, everything around you is going to change. Everything around you is going to shift. Because what I'm learning is I can't change what people do. I can't change anything that happens. The only thing I have control over is how I allow it to affect me. And when you change yourself and do the work internally, your environment, like I said, changes. Perfect example. Scientific fun fact for those that didn't know. A polar bear is nothing but a grizzly bear that just ended up in the cold. Back in hundreds of thousands of years ago. Look it up. And the weather, obviously, the climate and the environment did not change to the grizzly bear or the brown bear. However, the brown bear had to now change because of the environment. So you be your environment. Understand that when you change your environment, you work on you, you focus on you, everything else around is going to change. You'll see who's supposed to be in your life. You'll see who's your real friends. You'll see if this relationship should work. You'll see what you're supposed to do. You can't see those things because you're too focused on seeing and being in other people's business. But when you mind your business, everything that you're supposed to see, everything that you're supposed to have is going to come to you. I promise you that. And if you are an entrepreneur, mind your business. Meaning, stay in your lane. Don't worry about how fast other people are doing. Don't worry about what other people have. Focus on what God has given to you and build on that. And that is something that is definitely a message that God has to remind me daily to mind my business and stay in my lane. And I wanted to share that with you. So one of the best things when it comes to healing is what can you do for you? How can you focus on you when something is not going the way that you want it to go, the way that you may want it to go? And that's not what you need to do to fix the situation. Look at one, how is the situation affecting you? Look at one, also, how did you get into the situation? How you would want the situation, the best case scenario of how you would want the situation to end, as well as how is it affecting you? Are you eating? Are you allowing it to disrupt your sleep? Are you allowing it to disrupt your household? We have to look at those things. So focus on you. Focus on you. That's the best advice that I can give is focus on you. You focus on yourself, everything around you will change. I promise you that. So I hope I'm not going to keep you. One thing about me and my videos or my podcast, I want to get my message out because I want it to be authentic. I want it to be clear, and I don't want to ramble. So I'm not going to just throw out a whole bunch of words. We're going to have conversations, and it's going to be a conversation. It's not going to just be me just rambling, saying a whole bunch of stuff. So when I'm done, I'm done. And I'm done. Now I'm done. So please like, comment, subscribe, share. just thank you. If you've watched it thus far, I really do appreciate you being here. So I hope you come back. Let me ask again, because I don't like the way that I asked you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. So let me try this again. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and come back. Come back. Let me know what you think. And with that,